Alrighty, so we have a special treat today. A buddy of mine, Ro, who has been with the channel for quite a while, has let me use his account so that way I can showcase Melascula's Holy Relic. So my camera's in the way of the Holy Relic icon and everything, but I'm actually pretty interested in this one because this is really the only other good one besides Zeldris. I mean, I guess maybe Frowdren's could be okay, but it just doesn't really seem that interesting. Frowdren as a character is kind of meh. So, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it looks really cool, and as you can see, it's got these, like, cool little, like, floating spirits or, like, I don't know, just sort of, like, effects around it. I don't know, it's just really nice looking, to be honest, more than anything. But it is Gunthra's Darkness, and the effect is increases attack-related stats of the allies with the revival effect by 30%. Then increases allies' basic stats by 3% for each ignite effect applied to enemies up to 5%, or up to 5 times, sorry. So that's a total of 15% basic stats if we can get all of that off, which is kind of interesting. I don't know exactly how to feel about it, but I don't know, it could be really good in, certain aspects, of course. He has set me up a team specifically for using Red Melascula, of course, which is this. We're going to be basically taunting up with Diane, trying to avoid attacking with Skadi for the first turn or two, so that way we can get Ignite stacks on her, so that way she starts giving us a bunch of stacks, or she gets a bunch of stacks of her passive, because obviously the more debuffs you have on her, the better. And yeah, I mean, altogether, I'm expecting, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect, but we've got CC Food on. He's got really good CC. Unfortunately, the big thing he said is that he is already in Challenger and Champ 1 for the week. So I'm assuming I'm probably going to be fighting a bunch of bots, but we'll try a couple of matches in the Geared PvP, and then we'll swap over to Ungeared just in case we can actually find somebody playing in Champ 1, but I don't really know what to expect. Definitely interested though. So that's looking like probably a bot, somebody without, any sort of food on at all, I would imagine, if they're in Challenger. Let's go for the suck into the stance, and then maybe we just go ahead and get a little bit of damage off on, well, do I really want to? Maybe we just merge at the moment. It's unfortunately going to put... Well, actually, I'm using skills for both of these characters, so Skadi should still be the only one with the Ignite stacks on. Actually, because of Melly's passive, she's also going to probably have Dissolve on for a couple of turns, too, which should also help us out a little bit there, so... I didn't really expect that to do anything. Did very little, though. Okay, double stancing. Kind of weird, but is what it is. I think we'll go for... We only have one stack on her at the moment. I think what we're going to do is... Maybe another... Wow, should we even do another suck at the moment? I don't really know. Maybe we attack instead. Move this. Get rid of one of her ultimate move gauge. I kind of wanted to save it, but if I don't attack with... a lot of characters. I maybe could have just moved twice with Diane and went for that. I just went for the ultimate, but I don't really know the best way to play this just yet, because obviously this is still a very new relic. We did get a free merge, which is really good, and we got an extra stance, which is really nice. Gonna get my ultimate move gauge removed here, so still pretty small damage. This is gonna be a really good test. Ooh, okay, super tanky. He said that if I have enough stacks on Skadi, that he has tanked a 6/6 melee ultimate with all of this on. So that is very impressive, to say the least. Let's go ahead and remove hers. We'll get our ultimate. I don't imagine he's going to be able to kill me here. I mean, in any way, even if he attacks with, both melee single target and another Escanor or something like that. We do pop True Magic here, so I'm interested to see how this goes. We do have Tarmia Link on, so I'm not super worried. What are we looking at here? True Magic with the single target. I think that's still a level 1, but that's so little damage. It's actually insane. Dude. Really good tanking. Uses another single target. Really not a whole lot going on there. He's giving us a lot of stacks too, which is perfect. I mean, we already have them sucked, I guess, but Melly lost his suck, so we'll give it back to him one more time maybe, and then we will do this because we have enough ignite stacks on at the moment. I'll add another stack on her. I can't remember. Does she have a... Oh my god. That was pretty decent damage, actually. I can't remember if she has a limit to how many debuffs she can have on. I'm pretty sure she does. 1.6 million damage. Pretty nice. Obviously put him into Final Flame, which is very good. If he attacks at all with him, we should be able to finish him off this turn. We have Melascula's ultimate, which isn't really anything like too crazy to write home about. As tanky as we are with this team, I don't know that we're going to get to see the attack-related stats from the revival part of the from that part of the Holy Relic. It's actually kind of crazy. So unfortunately, I don't have any single targets, which kind of sucks. I'm going to go for Bond just to go for him, I guess. Let's use the... Let's do it like this, maybe. I hope we can kill Bond right here, I think. Pretty good damage, 110. I have a lot of stacks on. What are we looking like? Ooh, 262s, not bad at all. We do lose ultimate move gauge on her, but not a big deal. Okay, lots of merges. I just want to see, like, the tank. We didn't have the stance on, so that actually did really good damage, but I feel like in, you know, a normal scenario, that still probably would have killed. So, or maybe not killed, but it would have got us way lower. So it's definitely, you know, got a lot going for it, I think. We'll do maybe one or two more geared matches, I think, maybe, and then we'll hop over to ungeared. Alrighty, we have a demon team, which is a very good test. We do out CC. Probably a bot again, to be honest, but it is what it is. That first match took a little over 7 minutes to do, so I think what I'm gonna do is maybe just try and... Ooh, I gotta be careful. Well, it's not that big a deal, actually. I might do 2 and 2, just 2 geared matches, 2 ungeared matches, depending on how long this goes. Because it's not my account, I might try to just do a full 5 match, maybe even 6 matches. I don't know. It'll end up for a longer video, but I'd like to, you know, try to get a decent showcase out of it while I can, of course. The big thing about the demon team is Estarosa's commandment. If we do actually end up getting the revival popped, we're gonna have to worry about Estarosa cleansing that. So that could definitely be an issue. We're disabled on Diane. Let me move this. We're gonna go for Diane or Melascula's ultimate here. We have that'll max us out, or well, we're not maxed out completely because we would need one more ignite stack, I think. But actually, is it 5 stacks on her specifically? Is a good question. Let me look at her. Dude, I mean, he's using the wrong moves, of course, but we're tanking that pretty well. He wastes the encroachment there, which I'm completely okay with. Melascula. We have... Does it not show how many stacks? I think it's just per ally, maybe. So, let's go for... Let's remove the buffs on Chandler. We're going to take a bit of a counter here. Hopefully it shouldn't be too big of an issue, though. I don't have another stance with Diane. Level 3? Okay, 155. I was expecting a little bit more from that, but at the same time, I really can't say too much. Ooh, okay. Actually kills. It is 6/6, which is nice. I'm not really expecting too much out of that lifesteal ultimate, I guess. But, I don't know. With enough stats and stuff, it could still be really good. Still no taunt, unfortunately. I need to get rid of Melee ASAP now, I think. Okay, not taking too much damage. Oh no, yeah, I figured that was going to be the downfall here. Okay, we have the revive on, though. I just have to make sure that I have to kill Estarosa or make sure that she doesn't... does she have... Okay, she has 1 HP. Out of curiosity, I wonder what happens if I attack with her. I'm gonna do it just to see what happens, because I'm assuming she's gonna die because it's gonna remove the buff. Okay, I'm just at 1 HP. Okay, that's very interesting the way that works, because it gets rid of the revival buff. Unfortunately, because it got rid of all the other debuffs I had on, her basic stat increases and stuff like that, or maybe it's just stat increase, I can't remember what she buffs, if it's basic stats or all stats. I'm pretty sure it's just basic stats. But, kind of getting shredded here, which then again, the demon team, you know, I don't have to explain that. It's kind of nuts, so, oh my god, yeah. Alright, well, kind of embarrassing getting ripped apart by a bot. Let me swap over to Ungeared a little bit. We'll see if we can find some real players in Champ 1. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. So we have a demon team, first thing, because why wouldn't we? I'm assuming this is a bot because of the CC and everything. Let's... I mean, we really need to get rid of Chandler. But... I'm going to go ahead and use this just to try to get card space. And we'll get a little bit of damage out on melee here. Because if we can get rid of melee, the team kind of falls apart. Okay, nothing too crazy, but we have no increases or anything like that at the moment. We had one well, we didn't even have that debuff because it puts it on afterwards because we didn't use a skill that turn. So it was literally like, that was just super, super raw, nothing increased. Okay, he's disabling me this turn, which might end up working out really well for me next turn. Putting some stacks on me, which is good. Only potential issue is encroachment, of course. But I think we can probably not worry about it too much. We have a decent amount of stacks on at the moment with Skadi. I think we're just going to move cards, get Diane's ultimate here, get a little bit more debuffs on Skadi at the moment. The encroachment's the scariest part here because he is attacking twice, so I'm gonna get encroached no matter what. I imagine he encroaches me with melee here. I don't know who his last character's attack is with. If it's the darkness card for Estarossa, oh, it's another AoE. Oh my god, we're still tanking that so well. All right, that worked out really well. The encroachment really stops me from using the Diane ultimate this turn. Let's debuff with Skadi. We'll go ahead and take the ultimate off. And then I guess we'll just go ahead and attack with Melascula because we're going to pop True Magic regardless. Unfortunately, well, he was disabled. I wonder if we could... We might have been able to tank that, honestly. Not 100% on that, of course, but with him being disabled, he would have had to attack twice and then use his ultimate just to be able to cleanse it off. And as many melee cards as he used last turn, the odds there were pretty stacked against him. Okay, well, that happens. Bit unfortunate. I'm kind of interested to test out Green Melascula next time, though, because she can be kind of interesting. I don't know. I think Red Melascula is still kind of the best one, but let's hop into another one. All right, so I have D-ranked back into Champ 2, so there's potential for real players at this point. I really can't tell like right now, though, because, I mean, that looked like a pretty normal sort of CC, but it wouldn't be the first time, I guess, that I've seen like a CC like that is a real player. Let's use the Melascula card just to try to get rid of it. I do kind of want to use the Demon team a little bit. Maybe I swap to the Demon team after this, because I really like this team. This is actually a really cool team. It's maybe not working out as well as I was hoping it would, but it's still, like, I love the synergy, like the actual like gameplay of it. I think it's really cool. It's a little slow, of course, and I think a lot of people really like the faster kind of gameplay most of the time. But we can maybe swap to, I don't know. I don't know that the Demon team is really gonna work really well with the Relic itself, because you're wanting Ignites on, so that way you get basic stats. And then the revival, I don't know. I feel like you have to have some sort of taunt, so I would maybe have to get rid of Estarossa? I don't know. That's a weird call. Let's go ahead and it's gonna pop encroachment, which is the issue. I'm gonna go for this, unfortunately. I'm gonna get rid of the buffs. Get a little bit of damage out with Diane here. I'm not expecting too much. Yeah, it's really kind of pitiful, actually. What's this looking like? You know what I mean? Alright, so unfortunately we disabled Skadi, which I guess technically is another buff for her passive, which isn't the worst in the world. We could level 3 suck, which actually might be the better play because we free up a lot of hand space doing that. I feel like you pretty much have to get Diane's ultimate to finish with this team, and it's kind of tough with the characters that you have, I guess, because you're not wanting to attack with Skadi, so that way she gets debuffs. And so if your hand gets clogged up with a lot of her cards or Melascula cards, Melascula is obviously not going to be doing a whole lot, so it's just kind of a tough one, you know what I mean? So we can go ahead and do this. What is this? Inhales 20% of max HP. Okay. So that's kind of cool, honestly. If I'm being honest. I can't really do a whole lot of anything. If I attack into him, not good. Because both of these guys were encroached, unfortunately. And now that I don't have a taunt up, because I couldn't pull one, I'm in a bit of a bad spot here. So, I think, I don't know. I don't know how the demon team's going to go either, but we'll definitely try it out. Because I think we're going to get wrecked right here. Okay, she's surprisingly tanking kind of well. Uh-oh. The encroachment is not going to go well here. You go for Skadi? Why? That had to have been a bot play. That had to have been a bot play. Alright, the ultimates are insanely scary, though. So, the Estarossa. Actually, he'll give me debuffs, so I think we remove Melis. Oh, unfortunately, I have Dissolve on, so I can't rush Ultimate. God, Meli's so annoying. Okay, we put a couple more Ignite stacks on. I don't think Skadi's going to be able to survive this, even with Estarossa putting stacks on. It's going to be unfortunate. Oof. Let me see it. Let me see it. Alright, there's the ultimate second. He's just putting darkness stacks on everybody, I think, for more basic stats. I can't tell if this is a bot or not. I don't think it is with that play. Oh, I forgot she has a revive. I was like, what? We did tank that pretty well, though, I've got to say. Good tanking. No way to remove this ultimate, though. And he's got a stance on. Very bad. And he's going to remove my buff if I attack. And I don't have any debuffs on her. No! No, I didn't want to use it. Oh, well. I think this is pretty much over with, because now that I'm attacking with Skadi, it's gonna... The counter, like I removed the buff here, the counter kills me, unfortunately. And then without her, I don't think there's any way for me to tank this ultimate here with True Magic on. Kind of unfortunate. We'll swap over to Demon Team, because I'm sure you guys probably want to see that. Alrighty, so we don't have Estarossa, which could be really bad. Oh, okay, we're fighting an Alphamy team as well, which is kind of interesting. I put Tarmia Link on Chandler because I figure that Melee getting the basic stat increase from the ignites, he's gonna cleanse off the ignites with his stance because of the Holy Relic, and I think if we can get Melee to pop the revival by chance, then we can use that to our advantage. Maybe even stack it with the true magic buff to do like insane damage. Not 100% on how it's going to go though. Alright, he's not doing a whole lot of damage to me, which is kind of to be expected because Chandler's super tanky. I think I try not to attack into Naofumi because he's got the stance on. We'll see how this goes. This is a very interesting team to fight. So we're putting stacks on Melee. One more attack and I get true magic. So right here I gain true magic. Let me look at Melee really quickly. So he has plus 50%, of course, and I'm getting basic stats, which is looking okay. Not looking too bad here. I wonder, do I go for the single target is the question. I think I do. We're gonna get Melascula's ultimate. Not too crazy on the damage there. Oh, it's a weird thing because you want to have somebody to tank instead of Melascula, because if she dies, you won't be able to pop revival or anything like that. And on the other hand, Melee cleanses off the debuffs himself. He cleanses off the debuffs with his with his Holy Relic. I'm gonna have to take Chandler off and put Estarossa back on, I guess, and just see how that goes. It's kind of a conundrum that we're in here. Yeah, tough spot, really. Well, single target, I guess. I don't know. It's the demon team doesn't synergize very well with Melascula, unfortunately. That wasn't good. Also not good. We're giving him more stacks than I want to put. I don't have the Tarmiel link on him either, so this is probably gonna go poorly. Hoping he pops true magic here on me because I don't have any melee cards to do it myself. Oh, he does. Okay. This could potentially be really good. Let's give ourselves a bunch of debuffs for Chandler, for the passive here. And then I guess we ultimate. Actually, let's go for this. Obviously, he has a revive because of Naofumi's Holy Relic. So that might be a little troublesome. If we can just get this shield broken so that way we make sure to pop it, which I think it might have popped regardless. Ooh, okay, we did not kill Raftalia. That's kind of interesting. We have 2 ults in hand now. No melee cards is not good. He's back at full HP as well, which is not good. We do lower HP related stats here. I don't know if he's going to be able to tank 2 ultimates or not, but it's not good. Because you have Naofumi, or you have Tarmiel link on. Let's go for both ultimates, I guess, and disable Naofumi just in case. I think we might have this game. Yeah, the Tarmiel heal there is a bit unfortunate. What's this looking like? Charge. Not great. Oh, we killed Raftalia though, which is good. Disable him. It doesn't matter though, because if he has a stance card, he can cleanse that off. This is gonna hurt if he attacks. which I think, yeah, he's not attacked this whole time, so this is going to hurt. Okay. We're tanking. We have true magic. We have a single target. Let's put debuffs on. That should be enough to kill. I hope. I hope that's enough to kill. Boom. Get a little bit of damage off, just in case. He has a stance. He has a debuff. You know, I don't think those two things stack really. I think it's either a stance or a debuff to do extra damage, but barely squeaking by on that one. Let me take Chandler off because his Holy Relic cleansing is kind of an issue. And then put Estarossa on, I guess. Or just, if they attack Melascula, it's kind of just, it is what it is. Like, we can't really do anything about it. So, be right back. Alright, this was pretty much an instant load-in, so I'm not going to assume this is a real player even. But, I have to say, shout out to Ro, for one, letting me use the account, and two, he has really good ult levels on all of his characters. Really, really cool to see. Like, his Estarossa's 5'6", his Melee is 6'6", I mean, Melascula is an older character, but she's 6'6". I don't know, he just has really good ult levels on everybody, which is really nice to see. Even when I was using the other team, like Diane is, you know, high level and everything. Well, actually, I didn't really pay attention to Diane's ultimate level, but I think she was pretty high up. Either way, it seems like he's got his priorities straight. He's investing into characters that he knows have really good ultimates, of course, I guess, like long-lasting potential. Going for... Did I still... Oh, I still have Tarmia Link on him, actually. Ooh, a level 3, but... Yeah, this is definitely not a real player because you would definitely attack Seal in this situation instead. Alrighty, well, let's do this maybe. Do I want to just... Yeah, let's get rid of Melee because we might as well, I think. I don't... If this kills Melee, I would think it might. Yeah, without running Melee on anything other than the Demon team, like, he's still good, don't get me wrong. And he synergizes surprisingly well with his passive on the Attack Seal team because of the Dissolve and everything. But his damage is pitiful compared. Like, the Demon team's boosting potential for him is so, like, astronomically high compared to anything else you can run him on. It's kind of nuts, so. Does he attack twice? He does not. Okay, well. I don't know. Kind of a weird set of showcasing matches. A bit unfortunate, if I'm being completely honest. But I don't know. We'll definitely mess around with it a little bit more. He said it's okay for me to mess around with Green Melascula as well. The game goes down for maintenance tonight for the new update, so I probably won't be able to do anything for like another day or two because I'll be busy with King stuff, and this probably won't come out until a couple of days from now either way from the time of me recording this. So yeah, I don't know. We'll mess around with the Green Melascula next time. I think she has the same commandment, and the Holy Relic doesn't change at all. Plus, you're not even going to get any sort of, like... You're not even going to be able to use the revival part of it, so I don't really know that it's going to be super worth using, really. But, I don't know. It might be fun to mess with, nonetheless. So, yeah, I think we'll pretty much call it there. Once again, shout out to Ro for letting me check it out. I do think that, you know, this Holy Relic and the Zelda's Holy Relic were very interesting, and I definitely wanted to see what they were all about, and this is a good way to sort of mess around with it. Even though I, personally, don't even want to try Nidhogg at the moment. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you then.